Hey there, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hexath'locke Season 4. Last time we got our our 7th gym badge, and then we went and took care of some plot stuff. We went to Team Galactic's headquarters and continued to foil their plans. Unfortunately, we got there a little late, and so we were not able to completely destroy what they were doing, and so today we are having to pick up with that particular plot point in order to fully foil their dastardly plans and continue on with the main game. So I believe we're going to be finishing up Team Galactic plot stuff today, which will be pretty exciting, and then we will be able to focus on getting our last gym badge and defeating the Elite Four to wrap up this season of the Hexath'locke. So, very, very exciting, a big episode today, so I hope you guys stick around. There we go. Grab that protein. What, protein boosts attack IVs, right? Is that accurate? Let's take a look. Probably, yeah, it's probably over here. Okay, let's see. Boosts the attack stat. Let's throw that on Goliath. Won't have any effect. Ooh, okay. Buddy. There we go. Buddy's base attack rose. Special defense. Oop, I meant to throw that on top, but that's okay. This is actual defense. Let's throw that on Buddy. Won't have any effect on Buddy. Alright, well, whichever. Yeah, we're continuing on. We've got to get to the top of Mount Cornet and take on Cyrus and his whatever admins he has remaining, and finish them off good and plenty, so that we can again focus on. We've got one more gym badge, and then we have to get through the Victory Road and defeat the Elite Four. So probably only like 3 episodes after this, if I had to guess. So that'll be pretty exciting. I've really enjoyed this season. It's been an unusually, well, it hasn't been unusually bloody. It's actually been unusually unbloody, if we're being realistic. We've averaged about 4 kills per season, and in this season we've only actually had, somewhere in the realm of, well, 2. Wait. We've lost Deku and we've lost Earhart at this point, I think, so, I'll have to come back for that. So we've lost a couple of guys. No, I guess I didn't want to go out that exit. Alright, so let's continue back up here. In fact, actually, darn it. Let's pray that I've got a couple of repels on me. We do have one. Let's try and use those. I forgot to stock up on those before we came. But let's try and grab some of this stuff as we pass through here. I don't want to speed up because I don't think that we'll have enough stuff at the end to really justify speeding through this whole cave section. But I guess I'll pay attention to that when I'm editing and see if I need to cut any of this out. But yeah, repels reflect. Okay, well. So yeah, I hope you guys had a very nice, at least for my American viewers, had a very nice Thanksgiving weekend with your family. And if you are not an American viewer and you just happen to have a nice weekend, I'm glad to hear it. I know most of my people are in America, but I do have a good chunk of people who are also in Canada or the UK who watch, as well as other people all over the place. So, but I think analytically, those are my 3 biggest country demographics. But yeah, so hope you guys who did have a long weekend like myself enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the content that went up over the long weekend, or just the weekend in general, because I had, well, I had something go up every day of my normal schedule. So I got all of that recorded, pre-recorded and up, because I was busy hanging out with my family and doing other things, so I was not doing any kind of recording or anything. Max Revive. Ooh, that's a slap in the face. But yeah, so I ground up the team. We've got Zuko, Goliath, Buddy, Thorn, Toph, and Dante. Everybody ground up to level 45, which took a fair... Oh, finally, plot stuff kicks in. Which took a fair bit of time, but it wasn't... Well, it was pretty bad. I'm going to be honest there. But yeah, it worked out just fine. Everyone's up to level 45. That was the level that the guide suggested that I... or the wiki walkthrough that I use on Bubblepedia said, you know... minimum 40, but you really probably want to be at 45, and I took a quick glance at like the final bosses and stuff. We got a lot of battling here to do, and then we've also got a double battle with some admins coming up at the end, and then we also have to defeat Cyrus, and some of his Pokemon are almost like 50, so definitely wanted to make sure that we were prepared for that. So we went to 45 with everybody, and I think we'll be good there, but fingers crossed at least. Fingers crossed that we will be fine at this level. Just trying to avoid as much grass as we possibly can. Perfect. Rocky wall, let's climb up. We've got that on Gabite, or Toph. So yeah, you guys haven't seen Toph yet, have you? Alright, I'm gonna assume that that's stuff I can come back to. Let's go into the cave. Is this where I want to be? No. This is, I've got the map walkthrough thing pulled up over on my other screen so that because this thing is a bit of a labyrinth, not too bad, but it's ooh, and this is a dead end too. Okay, and I'm not looking at it real intently, but I do remember that cave. We've got to get to the other side of it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed your long weekend and enjoyed the stuff that came up. We had a brand new series that started on Friday. Which is it's a Minecraft series. I'm putting my Farside SMP, my vanilla Minecraft series, on hold for a minute. Ooh, Zuko, buddy. Just go ahead and kill him, man. We don't want to waste our PP here. There we go. So my vanilla SMP Minecraft series is on hold for a bit, or at least it's off the schedule. Just in the sense that did I go get that thing on? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Alright, we are going to run from these guys, because this is going to take too long if we do not. Oh, I must have grabbed it. Okay. But yeah, so I'm halting that series, taking it off the schedule for now. And it's not halted, but I'm not going to be updating it frequently, I guess. I'm taking a break from it, and I will be putting updates eventually for it coming up, you know, as I get things that are worth updating on. But it's off the schedule because I'm starting in honor of the release of the final Hobbit movie, and I say that only because it's coincidental. I happened to find this mod, and I saw a video on it, and it was really, really awesome, and I wanted to play it. So that's really why I'm playing it, but also it's coincidental that the final Hobbit movie is going to be coming out here soon, and I'm starting a Minecraft Middle-earth series. And it's an adventure series. They've got a pre-generated Middle-earth with all the different peoples and creatures of Middle-earth that you can interact with and align yourself with. And I believe, if I remember correctly, you can actually align yourself either good or evil, like in a lot of games. But we're going the good route because we're good people here, and so we're not aligning ourselves with Mordor, but with the good peoples of Middle-earth. So it'll be a really fun, exciting adventure series. I've already got the next episode of that recorded. I just was so excited to get in there. And so we've got episode 2 recorded, which will be coming out on Friday. And so I'm really excited about that series. Golbat's coming out, huh? Let's get Dante in here. Yeah, Dante can handle that. Let's go Avalanche. Hey there, Golbat. Chill out now. But yeah, so that series, I'm really excited about that series. Even if you guys aren't Minecraft people, it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a lot more adventuring, a lot less building. I didn't see what was coming in the stocks. We can switch. Let's let Buddy do it. Why not? Ooh, Whirlwind. Okay. Well, I guess Aerial Ace then. But yeah, so even if you're not Minecraft people, I would encourage you to give that new series a chance, Minecraft Lord of the Rings, because it's going to be more of an adventuring thing. So Minecraft isn't going to really come into it a whole lot, because we're just going to kind of be playing an adventure thing. We're going to be going out, adding people to our fellowship, doing all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure to check that out if you have not already. I encourage you to do so. it's definitely going to be picking up here soon. Last week was just kind of the introductory one. I guess try button pick poison. Stunky just poison? I don't remember what type Stunky is. I didn't see what was coming out, but let's do Buddy. I can pretty much count on him to handle most things. Golbat. For return. Yeah, attaboy, Buddy. There you are, son! This way. So yeah, anyway, that's the last I'm going to say on that. Just check out that series. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think you guys will enjoy it as much as I will. And it's always fun to start new series, so yeah, I hope you guys will come along with me for that ride. But in terms of the Hexath'locke, like I said, we've got, after this episode, probably only like 4 episodes left in this whole deal. Well, not the whole deal, but I'm gonna speed up this cave because I'm pretty sure this is dead end, but there are people in here to battle. So we'll be back full speed in just a second. Holy crap, man. That room took forever. I love the Pokemon franchise. Do not get me wrong. It's fantastic. But, wow. The one... they always put these cave missions in these games, right? And, like, you gotta go through the caves. There's no around it. And there's no, like, safe spots in the caves. Like, in the grass, you can typically, like, find patches without grass, and you can, like, minimize your exposure to wild Pokemon, but man, in caves, it's just, you're just stuck hitting every 2 steps some wild Pokemon. And I know, I get, this is why revives exist. Like, I get that. I'm on board. I'm with you there. But, man, it's annoying. It's just annoying. Like, sure, I could buy revives and I could avoid it, but I don't want to have to. I'd rather just, not. Here we go. Here's more cave. Because we gotta go up. We don't want to go down anymore. Here we go. That looks like it's going up. Perfect. But yeah, so that's probably my one complaint. Well, no, I've got lots of complaints of the series. I love Pokemon. You guys know me. I'm a Pokemon fanatic. But, yeah, here we go. We're going the right way. I'll let you guys see a little more of Toph here. We were using her in the speed up section. Like, I was like, really? You guys haven't seen her at all. I caught her and trained her up off camera, so this might be the first time you're seeing her in action. It's gonna have Levitate. Let's see what we can do with Dragon Claw. Probably not much. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so he's gonna foresee an attack, which means Dante can come in. But yeah, so Toph is fun. I wanted to make sure that we finally actually got a chance to use her. I was going to bring Grunt because he could learn both Rock Smash and Rock Climb, and so I was going to bring him just as kind of an HM slave. But we've got a lot of big battles coming up, and so I didn't really want to waste... I really didn't want to waste a slot on Grunt. So I didn't want to grind him up because I don't really want to use him over Toph, and so I didn't want to spend the time grinding him up like 10 levels just to be an HM slave, and so I was like, well, I'll teach you I'll teach Rock Climb to Toph and Rock Smash to Dante or something, and then we can always remove them later. But yeah, it was. I wanted to get in here and use Toph because, like I was saying before, we've only got like 3 more episodes of this series. Not this series, this season of this series, and I want Toph to be on the team because Garchomp is like the quintessential Gen 4 Pokemon. Like, it's the Champions Pokemon. It's like the big Pokemon that was introduced in this generation. I've actually used Garchomp in the past. I enjoy Garchomp, and so since I was lucky enough to catch one, I wanted to use it, but it was like at a late enough point in the game that, like, I have to actually like make an effort to fit it in the team as opposed to just being like, oh yeah, let me do this. So it's taken a bit to get him in here because I've had Grunt around for HM purposes and other things, so it's been tough to do that. But with us so few episodes, I want to make sure you guys get some exposure to Toph before it's too late, because we don't have that many more chances. I do think, if I'm remembering correctly, the last gym is electric type, so it'll be good to have a good ground type for that. Alright, let's see. Let's try Dragon Claw out on Golbat. Does better. And he's got good defenses, so that's okay. Let's do a Rock Climb. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so I think, and it could be a fire type person, I could be remembering that incorrectly. Oh, another Bronzor, man. Dante. That's why we caught Dante though. Psychic types. We gotta defend ourselves here, and immunities are always nice. Always nice. Even if he's throwing those iron defenses up, making this battle longer than it needs to be. Oh man, way too long. Ooh, okay, let's try something new, huh? That's Zuko. We also got Thorn here. We haven't used Thorn yet today because we haven't really come across. Oof, using up way too much PP on that one. We haven't come across any place where Thorn would be especially useful, which is well, they're sending out Glameow. Let's do Thorn, just because we haven't. And actually, I think one more level and Thorn's gonna be at a point where we can evolve them. I think level 46 is where he's going to learn Synthesis, and I think I would like him to have Synthesis, so we'll go ahead and evolve him after he gets that. I was going up, right? Yeah, it looks like. Bronzons. Alright. Let's get out of this stinking cave, man. Alright, we are at the Spear Pillar. Let's quickly take this opportunity to heal some people up. Especially Dante. He's kind of amazing, so I want to make sure that we're all at fighting fit. Alright, and let's save just to be safe. Again, haven't had a lot of glitches yet. I think this ROM is better than the HeartGold one we used last season, but I want to just make sure. Just to make sure before we get into all this pot stuff, especially as annoying as that cave just was. Here we go. Something huge is going to happen. I think maybe, right? Don't meddle around, and of course you're going to, aren't you? That's why the two of us will team up to take you down to the ground. Alright, so we've got a double battle with some grunts here, and I do believe we've got a double battle with some admins coming up, and then we have to take on Cyrus on our own. Let's see, Toph and Goliath. Yeah, that'll work. Let's dig Stunky and Aerial Ace Dustox. Beautiful. Attaboy. Alright, Goliath doing work. Toph's going downtown. Like he's going for the slash, but Goliath can take that no problem. Ooh, even a crit and it did nothing. Fantastic. Alright, we will Aerial Ace the Krogunk. Ended up having a decent matchup here. I didn't even plan these two out. Toph pops up here. She should kill Stunky. Oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, so since we've got so few episodes left in this series, I've started thinking about what's coming up, and I was looking today, and I don't promote piracy by any means, and I don't use emulators because of piracy. Like, I have a DS and I own all of the games that we're playing. The only reason I use emulators for my channel is because I don't have $300 to get a capture card, and that's not money Nintendo would be getting anyway. So I don't really feel bad like using emulators to record with, because I own these games, and I know that in Nintendo's eyes that's not necessarily like a legitimate thing. Alright, what are we doing? We've got Toph up. Alright. Anyway, so I was looking, I'm thinking about, we're still kind of up in the air on what, we're still kind of up in the air on, what we're going to be doing for Season 6, because I don't have a caption card, and I did a while ago, before we started Season 4, I talked to Espresso Cat, one of my friends here, and he said that we could potentially borrow his for Season 6 if he wasn't using it. So that I think that's still an option. He's kind of left the YouTube world a little bit, at least temporarily. Ooh, Palkia. Dun dun dun! He's kind of left the YouTube world momentarily, at least, although he did send me a message last week and he wants to do some Showdown stuff together, which I couldn't do at the time because I couldn't get on Showdown. It was back when I was still having issues connecting to Showdown, back in that week and a half or whatever where we didn't have videos. So he did want to do some battles there. I don't know if he was going to record or if he just felt like doing some. So he may be coming back. Anyway, I don't want to count on, like, borrowing somebody else's device to do it. So there's a couple of options there. We may possibly, as we've talked about before, be looking at doing, like, Black and White 2 for Season 6. I don't want to do that, especially because Gen 5 is not my favorite generation. It's probably my least favorite generation, and so I wouldn't want to have to play through it twice. And the Pokemon, there wouldn't be much variety there. It wouldn't be as interesting as, like, moving on to Gen 6. But I don't also want to have to count on, and we may be able to count on borrowing ECAT's capture card. I don't want to say that we can't. I mean, he said we could, and so I'm sure that, you know, maybe that'll happen. But it is something that I want to make sure we've got kind of our ducks in a row. I'm thinking I might be opening up a Patreon thing. A lot of people seem to be doing that. And this last weekend it was Small Business Saturday, and I don't think of this as, like, my business. Well, I don't, because I make like $5 a month off of this. But Patreon, I mean, is something, it allows you to, like, commit, like, $1 a month or something. And so, you know, I've got 500 subscribers. If I could potentially get some sort of, like, decent, this is really not going to work. Let's get Dante out here. If we could get you know, a handful of people even, like, committing to just small amounts, you know, a month, or if you want to make a one-time donation, I always have my PayPal information in the description of every video. But something where, like, I would really... Ooh. Oh, God, no. No. Okay. Whew. Dante, scaring me, buddy. Okay. Speaking of Buddy, let's bring Buddy out here, because why not? He can use the Surf and hit everybody. I don't know how much it'll do. Steel doesn't resist water, though, although I'm guessing this thing probably has pretty decent special defense, so probably won't do a ton. Yeah, not much. Munchlax isn't doing a ton here to some Steel types, though, so... And Buddy's special defense does look to be good, though, so that's good. But anyway, so I might be starting Patreon, and if I do something like that, I'll probably be doing a video to, like, introduce all that. This won't be the only place you'll hear about it, but anyway, Small Business Saturday, everybody was kind of talking about their Patreon things, and, you know, this isn't my business. Through ads and everything like that, I make, like, $3 to $5 a month, generally, and so it's not, like, an income stream for me. Like, that's barely, I don't know, I don't even, like, this will sound bad, but, like, the $5 a month, like, I don't even, it's, like, negligible. I don't even really, like, take it into consideration for anything. But if we could get, you know, some other kind of, you know, income stream to help, you know, support the channel. I mean, I'm not looking to, like, buy myself a car here or anything, but if we could get something where it would be possible for me to potentially, get some of the things I want to get for this channel, because I'd love to get, like, a capture card of my own, and for the DS, 3DS, so I can, you know, place, you know, X and Y, or maybe even if I get Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire at some point, we could potentially do that. So I'd love to get a capture card for my DS. I'd love to get a capture recording device for, like, my PS3 or my Xbox, so we can maybe do some cool console games that we can't otherwise do. Now, of course, with Xbox, you can get pretty much every Xbox game on PC, so I'm actually going to be selling my Xbox here soon, so, but, like, I just got a PS3, and there's definitely some games I'd love to play on that, but, again, that capture card's like $130 and things like that, so it's certainly not cheap by any means, and so these are things that, you know, I would pretty much only be getting because of the channel, so if I could get some sort of support through the channel to do that, that's really probably the only way that I'll actually end up being able to do some of that stuff. So that's something we'll talk about at some point. I didn't even really plan on talking about that today, but with it having been Small Business Saturday just previous to this, it kind of, I had it on my mind. So yeah, that may be coming out. There will be a channel update. Ooh, Staraptor, you beautiful bird. Awesome. Very, very good. Ooh, Toph being one of the teams smacking itself in the face. Alright, let's get Goliath out here. Striker using the aerial ace, doing decent damage, taking a poison jab, going down. Barry's actually got some decent Pokemon here. Alright, and let's see, this thing is part dark, right? So let's do our own close combat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, is that the last one, or do they have another one in the wings still? No, we beat them. Alright, there we go. Admins are down. Whew, Heracross with Heracross there. Didn't even think about that at the time. Alright, well, we had a wall. Tortimer, I'll help you with this. Oh, beautiful, and he heals me right for Cyrus. I was worried about that. I was like, oh, if I have to jump right into the Cyrus battle, I'm going to be screwed. Because, look at that, like, 4 of my guys all have damage on them. Alright, he opens up the portal. Ooh. Oh, Pellicula! Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 what? Oh, the Triforce goddesses show up. Oh, snap. They closed the portal. Take that, Cyrus. See, we don't even have to battle him anymore. He's just done. Perfect. Well, thank you, girls. What? The red chain? It crumbled to nothing, but why would Mesper, the power of the Lake Verity, be precise? But never mind that, it's all destroyed, my galaxy's gone, I won't allow this. I'll capture those 3 grand and capture another red chain, but even before I think about that, I'm going to completely crush... Okay, so he battles me, I don't battle him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because I'm like, even if I beat him here, he can still go capture those guys and take care of that nonsense. Whew. Okay, so we've got a Honk Crow. Let's see what Dragon Claw does here. We're Equa-level. Can't use items anymore. Okay. Uses the super potion. I'm trying to think. Let's try Rock Climb. Rock Climb is power 90. Dragon Claw must be pretty high power too. I can't really remember. Ooh, beautiful! But we did get the confusion off. Was that part of? I don't even know what that was part of, but I enjoyed it. Let's bring Zuko out. Weavile. Zuko was born to handle Weaviles. Blaze Kick off, Night Slash. It's more than I'd like for a not very effective move, but we do kill it with 1 hit, so that works out nicely. Zuko goes up a level to send in Gyarados. So Thorn to it. I don't think Gyarados really learns any air or flying moves. Although he might know Ice Fang. Ooh. Let's throw up Garo. Ooh, and it does. Crap. Ooh, buddy. Or not buddy. Thorn. Okay, that was dumb. I didn't even... Okay. We've already lost 1 grass Pokemon to a water Pokemon using Ice Fang. I really should have thought that through a little bit better. Okay, buddy, come on out, bud. You can probably tank that, right? Sure, why not? No. That was more powerful than I would like. Let's use a... What's freshwater? 50? Let's use lemonade. Just to be safe. No reason to be stingy. It's a Nuzlocke. Ooh, and that was good because... let's use the Super Fang. That'll take it down half its health. Gyarados must recharge. Let's switch. Let's get Goliath in here. Tail. Ooh, dude, not cool. Even my best healing one's not going to do anything. That was not okay, Gyarados. Does he still have to recharge if he misses? I would hope so. Let's go for strength. Okay, yeah, he's got to recharge so he can't get healed. Dang, that guy was powerful. Gyarados is a boss. Switch. We haven't hurt Dante yet, have we? No, we have not. Alright. Beautiful. Yikes. That guy was a beast. Alright, and avalanche it up. Should hopefully do it. Attaboy Dante. Doing work. Doing work. Grid level 46, fantastic. I won't accept this. The power of the plot. What is truly the ultimate to you? What do you consider perfection? The most beautiful thing, joy that shines the brightest. Telling you is meaningless, but I will not give up. I will become a deity one day, and I will make the ultimate mine. Oh, I was like, did the game freeze, or what's happening here? Okay, so Rowan, Palkia, the master of space and inventions. It's impossible to tell if it is enraged or saddened. But to me, Palkia appears to be waiting for you, Tortimer. He seems to be challenging you as to a test. Go on, Tortimer, face up to Palkia. Listen to his heart. Understand its thoughts. Palkia is out of control after being dragged by the red chain and forced to use its power. Palkia seems to be entrusting you with stopping it. Tortimer, I ran into Lewis a little while ago. He said that he believed in you, Tortimer. He said that you could do the job. I feel the same way. Please help that Pokemon. It's suffering from being dragged out. Yeah, we get. I'm aware of what is happening here. Thank you. All right, let's throw on a couple of healers really quick. I'm probably just going to be throwing a Master Ball at this thing. The Spear Pillar is technically its own area. So what that means is that we can legally catch Palkia. So I'm going to be Master Balling it, and we'll just kind of move on. I don't intend to use it, because I'm pretty happy with their team as it stands, and I don't know that a Dragon, Water type, or whatever Palkia is really going to do us much good. And plus this episode's getting long, so Master Ball. And because I don't like Gen 4 Legendaries, I can't think of anybody else I'm going to be planning to use this on. Sure. Alright. Tortimer, I don't know how. You were magnificent. Truly, you were incredible. I've lived for 6 years, but I've never been thrilled like this. I threw a Master Ball at it on the first turn, dude. Slow your roll. Since the last time, the professor did a lot of research. He became very concerned about you, Tortimer, so he came out to a place as treacherous as this. Tortimer, I'm so glad you're safe. Let's go home. No, I need the Palkia item. It's up there. The lustrous. Oh, okay. I can still go up there. I was like, I am not climbing back up this mountain for that stupid item. Especially because I'm not going to be using Palkia probably, but still, man. Alright, let's, are they going to let me teleport back down, or... No. Alright, let's try one of these escape ropes. Alright, well, I'm going to call it there for today. I will figure my way around to where I need to be, off camera, and we will pick up next time, probably, heading to and completing the 8th gym badge. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We have finished off the plot of this game, finally. It's such a ridiculous thing. Destroying the universe! I mean, where does that get fun? Just killing everybody and everything. I mean, come on now. At least in Gen 3, they were, you know, only gonna kill, like, a region, and they were doing that for, like, I don't know, humanitarian reasons or something? They wanted to help Pokemon. I don't know. Anyway, finally the plot of this game is done. We've got, I think, probably just 3 more episodes, as we've said before. We've got the 8th gym badge next time, and then Victory Road, etc. So where does this lead me? If not, somewhere useful. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me. We made it through an episode without somebody dying! How exciting! Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one!